Multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger.
This is not a Netflix original series, okay? But it could be one day. Welcome in to Braylon's virtual tour live, and hello to you. Shout out to the three people that were here. Now the one person that's here, thank you so much for being here. David Burt said, "Yas, yay! I can't wait to see this movie." Neither can I. It's been a long time coming. A lot of people have been asking for this film to be out, and one thing to know, two things for sure, I think that this might be Tyler Perry's greatest test yet, because he's been coasting for the most part. He's got his lawsuit, and everybody was talking about the George Dixon or the Derek Dixon rather interview that happened with Lindsay Davis, but that's died down. But I'm sure he knows that this is going to be a monumental test for him. So with that being said, Higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Let's get to the game doing what we do. Now, I saw this at the top of the show. No, take that back. Let me flip reverse and rewind it back. I saw this at the tail end of our tour today. I'm like, no, we're not going to rush this. So shout out to the Shade Room, okay? They got the exclusive photos here. They're back. Tyler Perry reunites cast for Why Did I Get Married Again with surprise edition exclusive photos. So there is Tyler Perry right there, making it do what it do. Of course, there's a cast member there. There's a cast member there as well. Tyler Perry has reunited the star-studded cast for Why Did I Get Married Again, the third installment of his Why Did I Get Married franchise. This time for surprise addition to Roger P. Henson. For those who can remember, Tyler Perry launched his Why Did I Get Married film in 2007 as a film adaptation of his stage play under the same name per IMDb. Per the outlet, the story focused on the trials of marriage. The first film installment explored what happens to one family when a sexy young temptress arrives on the scene. Furthermore, the first film landed a nomination for an NAACP Image Award in 2008, additionally paved the way for Jill Scott to receive a Best Actress nominee at the 2008 BET Awards, as well as Janet Jackson earned the 2008 Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. To note, the film also featured Perry as an actor alongside Sharon Neal, Malik Yoba, Richard T. Jones, Tasha Smith, Michael Jai White, Lamar Rucker, and others. The film's success even spawned its follow-up release in 2010, Why Did I Get Married 2? right? Over a decade later, fans are still clamoring for another follow-up in the series, and now Tyler Perry appears to be in the process of making their dreams come true. On Tuesday, September 30th, yesterday, cameras captured Perry alongside his cast on the shores of Lake Como, Italy. Film Why Did I Get Married Again? To know back in July, Perry dropped a slight hint on social media foreshadowing his plans. Additionally, his post included a screenshot of the upcoming script, even tagged the familiar faces seen in prior films. Now, of course, I did not get tagged in this post because, one, I was never in Why Did I Get Married, the franchise, but also, two, I was supposed to be Sheila's new man in this movie. Once again, like, I'm available on Instagram. I'm right here on YouTube. I'm easily available to reach, but it's okay. I'll just have a long, disrespectful, and dragged out conversation with Tyler when I make it, I don't like being like this, you know what I mean? However, with the photos that were taken on Tuesday, one new face is definitely in the mix. Taraji P. Henson. Furthermore, scroll below, check out exclusive photos, and see the cast including Taraji P. Henson in action. First of all, this is Tyler Perry at work. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monitors, okay? All from different camera angles, okay? So that's one thing there. As you can see, Bad Boys for Life movie there, so probably left over from the last movie that he worked on there. Then, of course, here's Tyler Perry. Neil there. There is Tasha Smith. There's the one, the only, the fine one right there. My wifey, Jill Scott Lee there, sorry, Jill. I was supposed to be, your new man in the movie. And yeah, child, just, it's Tyler's fault, okay? It's Tyler's damn fault, child. All that was supposed to be loving on and shit. We'll talk, Tyler. You may not make it. I was supposed to be in the movie with Jill Scott. Anyway, moving on. Cheryl O'Neal and then Taraji P. Henson. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tyler Perry's character and this woman here were married. Now, could it be a possibility that Tyler Perry's character and Taraji P. Henson's character is married in this new film? We don't know. Now, of course, we know Tasha Smith's character is married to Michael Jai White's character, right? We know that from the last film there, right? So there's Tasha Smith there. Tasha Smith is not cracking for a damn day, child. Okay, just keep it in a buck there. Cast right there, making it do what it do there. Looks like a very pivotal scene there. All the ladies talking there. There's Tasha Smith. How in the hell did the Shade Room get this close, child? Like, they were not paying attention to the Shade Room at all. Like, shout out to whoever is working at the Shade Room, child. Like, the fact that these photos are displayed, like, oh Lord. Now, of course, somebody could try to blow it up and read the script there. And I'm sure that somebody probably will. Okay, now I'm not going to do that. I'm just suggesting, okay, because there is a bit of a script there. But, of course, there is the watermark of the Shade Room there, okay? So just want to say that there. Tasha Smith having a moment with one of the people on the crew, because when you're doing films like this, it's 12 to 14-hour days. Sometimes it's 16-hour days. So you become family. It looks like this is the daughter Tasha Smith and Michael Jai White's character there. So it looks like she may be a new actress. We'll see. Shout out to the 90s Reebok gear here. Love that. Love that. Love that. And it looks like this might be a wedding scene here. Yes, indeed. See any more photos here? Okay, there's another one there. Let's see any more. I think that, well, hang on, wait a minute. There's another one. Another one there. Like I said, shout out to the photographer. I mean, very, very, oh, wait a minute. Why does Jill Scott have a stank face? Oh, no! What happened here? What happened here? Now, of course, as you guys may or may not know, in the second movie, right, Jill Scott's ex-husband got down with cancer, and Lamar Rooker's character and Jill Scott's character were married, right? Yeah, so we don't know if there was a divorce then, since then, rather. Okay, so let's see here. More going on here with Tasha Smith, Jill Scott, Roger P. Henson. Like I said, the photos are photoing. Yes, they are. Sorry, on my job. And it looks like Taraji P. Henson's holding her head down in shame. So maybe this is, the new girls talking to the old girls. Sorry, and when I say old, I mean the homegirls. The homegirls talking to the new girl in the group. Maybe, we don't know. Now they're not gonna really point out anything here. Okay, so looks like this is just Taraji talking to Tyler. Looks like just checked in of maybe a funny moment there. Jill Scott looks like she's got a camera there, probably talking to one of the PAs there. Sharon having a moment with Jill. It looks like Tasha's having a moment there with with maybe this PA here. I will say, let me tell you something, Taraji. Now, I'm sorry, if I'm Tyler Perry and I'm single, Taraji single, listen, meet me in my trailer, damn it. Okay, listen, Taraji looking good, okay? Listen. I mean, listen, she looking good, child. And I'm sure Seven Daughters Wine was on set. Last Taraji P. Henson was on set, okay? So there is Jill Scott talking to Tyler there. Yes, indeed, there. I know they're excited. Now, first of all, Tyler, that's supposed to be me right there, okay? So I don't know why you're holding her like that. I know you're the director and shit, but calm the fuck down. Gonna not call me, then gonna hold her like that? Fuck wrong with you? Ain't no damn sense. Okay, now this is a directive. Okay, we like this. My wife really don't need no direction because she is the head HBIC. Okay, head chocolate boss in charge. Okay, just hallelujah, praise be unto Him, glory, hallelujah. Okay, moving on. And Jill is looking like saying maybe, this young lady in this scene needs to be doing this or something. Don't know for what. So very deep conversation here. This conversation here. Now, of course, Tyler is in director mode because he's not in character at all. This is not part of his. No. You can tell because the camera is panned backwards there, right? So. No, actually, no, wait, that's the camera right there. My bad. Okay, that's the camera there, but they're not filming at that time. My bad. Okay, all right. We got some boats going here in Italy, of course. Look at that right there. Smooth like butter. All right, now, listen. Yes, indeed, there. I think that's everything. First of all, Jade Solomon, thank you so much. And shout out to the Shade Room for those exclusive photos. You can only find those on the Shade Room there. Very well done. Very well done. Very, very, very well done there. All right, y'all. So let's get to deadline.com and talk about it. Tyler Perry to star opposite Roger B. Henson in Netflix comedy Why Did I Get Married Again? 14 more set. Tyler Perry has locked in cast Why Did I Get Married Again? A sequel to his 2007 comedy Why Did I Get Married that he'll top line for Netflix. Joining him in the cast was Roger B. Henson, Jill Scott Lee, Jill Scott, damn it, good Lord, Richard T. Jones, Tasha Smith, Michael Jai White, Lamar Rucker, Sharon Leal, Amar Greener, Everett Osborne, Da Vinci, Layla Dylan Hayes, Jaden Michael, Charles L. Smith, Derek King, Sydney Wimbush, Braylon Lee. Okay, it's invisible ink. Okay, y'all don't see it, but I do. It says Braylon Lee like right here, plus Braylon Lee. Y'all ain't seeing it, but it's there. Okay, let's roll on with it. Adaptation of Perry's play. It's all in love. I'm excited about this film. Okay, hell, an adaptation of Perry's play of the same name, released by Lionsgate. The original film follows four married couples, close friends, who reunite once a year for a week-long vacation together. On the surface, the retreat is meant to help them relax and reconnect, but quickly becomes a crucible for examining the cracks in their relationships. In the sequel, the couples reunite in celebration as Marcus, Michael Jai White, and Angela, Tasha Smith's daughter, prepares to tie the knot after being apart for quite some time. They quickly learn that as much as things change, they say the same, realizing their children have grown up to be so much like them. They must reflect on the examples they set and ask themselves the same old question: why did they get married again? It's funny because I think of Tyler Perry's Medea's Destination Wedding, which I have not watched yet. It was about a young couple, right? And so I'm feeling like maybe Tyler Perry is going back to these franchises and bringing in young actors and actresses to maybe continue different franchises, right? Because there was a guy that played Medea down to the T, okay? So I'm feeling like maybe that's kind of the direction he's going, because he does want to do more things besides his regular stuff. Perry will direct from his own script and produce alongside Angie Bones and Tony Strickland. The pick is the latest in the creative partnership with Netflix, which has him writing, directing, and producing films and TV series, including some faith-based projects for the streamer. Perry's most recent film out, the partnership with Medea's Destination Wedding, spent 4 weeks on the global top 100 movies, global top 10 movies, English list. Straw, also featuring Henson, was another success, spending 5 weeks on the global top 10 movies list English. The latter reached the top 10 movies list in 93 countries and was number one in 62 countries, which is huge. By the way, Straw was filmed in 7 days. I am sure that Tyler Perry is not going to rush this film because people have been clamoring for this thing. So if he releases, or if the cast says, we filmed this in 14 days, or we filmed it in a month or 2 months, they are going to be livid. This needs some sage and some age and some grownness on it, okay? Because it's been a while since we got a film from this franchise, okay? Perry is represented by William Morrison Dever, Johnson Shapiro, Sloot, and Cole. Henson by independent artist group M88 and Litcher and Grossman and Nichols. Jill Scott by United Talent Agency, Maverick and Yarn. Levine Barnes Jones by Bookwall, Looper Corn and Yarn Levine. So she's got a cavalry, you understand? And of course, that says Braylon Lee there as well. Y'all don't see that, but I'm also part of Calvary. Tasha Smith by IAG and Rain. Michael Jai White by Vault Entertainment. Lamar Rucker by SMS Talent and Hope Allen. Leo by Bookwall Sweeney Entertainment. Greer by The Town Connect. Osborne by Palace Management Group and Goodman. Glenn Naram, Sheckman, Da Vinci by IAG and Powell Holt Law. Hayes by Buckwall, M88, Felker, Tosik, Sodelson, Michael by Gersh, Burlstein, and Jorn Levine, Your Living rather. Smith by DME Talent Agency, Smith Young Talent, Webster Talent Management, and One Collective. King by Talent Works and Crimson Media, and Wimbush by Buckwall and Brave Arts Management. So, now, earlier in the day, there were about 3 comments. Now we have about 10 comments, okay? And shout out to the 6 people here. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just talking Tyler Perry. Glad to have you all here. Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again? We're about to go through the comments here. Now, I'm not seeing these comments, okay? So we're going to read them live as they are. Not sure if I'm interested. I loved the original, but I was disappointed in the sequel. It was as though all the characters lost any redeeming quality, especially Patricia. Okay, there. Taraji is an excellent choice. She deserves as many roles as she can handle. Thank you. Taraji P. Henson deserves Why Did I Get Married role and some more awards for 2025, 2026. Good thumbs up emoji looking out for her. Mr. Tyler Perry, she deserves the hand claps, the dudes, plus wishes. Hallelujah hands, halo, praying hands emoji. Duchess be bursting. What happened to Janet Jackson? Why in the hell is Janet Jackson not included in this film after she was in the first 2 films? I won't watch if she's not in it. Agreed. Maybe she doesn't want to be in this one. Remember, Malik died. And he did die. That is very true. But also, if you guys remember, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came in at the end of the second movie. And so a lot of people are wondering what's going on there. No, Janet Jackson or The Rock. No, not him. He just isn't the right one for that part. Well, Ruby, with all due disrespect to you, I mean, who asked you? Like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was in the last film, so of course people are wondering, why not The Rock? Now, of course, as you guys may or may not know, The Rock is in the middle of getting ready for a role as the Chicken Man for a huge film that has him losing a lot of weight. He's got to be a 75-year-old man. He's in the Smashing Machine based off of USC fire Mark Kerr, so he's trying to do more roles. Although I think The Rock really could have done really good in this Tyler Perry film of Why Did I Get Married Again? Plus, not only that, it would have made sense for the storyline. And also, too, Janet Jackson has been on tour, so maybe her schedule didn't work out. But, just because we didn't see The Rock and Janet Jackson there doesn't mean that they weren't there on set. Because, listen, the Shade Room did capture all the photos, did they? No. So, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. We are live on tour. Glad to have all of you here. We're just talking about Tyler Perry, Why Did I Get Married Again? The announcement came out today that they are filming in Italy right now. So very excited about this. I think it will be a smash hit. I know Tyler Perry is a mastermind at what he does, and he does it very well. I mean, even with critiques and everything in between, I'm sure that this is going to be a hit. I think the biggest thing for him is you got social media now. So, of course, the digital gap between Gen Z and old school will be in the film for sure. Also, too, I think, there are women and men in their 40s and 50s that are more living the single life than the married life nowadays. There are some people that are in menage a trois, and sexuality is out there a lot more. So I do think that for Tyler Perry with this film, he will definitely have to deal with where the culture is and where his franchise is. And he's got to recognize that you cannot sacrifice the storyline to please the culture. But you also do have to recognize the culture or for the story to move along, right? Because who's to say that at the end of Why Did I Get Married Again may or may not be rather a open door for a new Netflix series based off Why Did I Get Married, where you see the young couple trying to live out this life. And then you have guest stars from Jill Scott and Tyler Perry, and then it keeps the franchise going. I could definitely see that happening without a shadow of a doubt. I definitely think Tyler Perry could absolutely do that. You know what I mean? For example, For Better or Worse had Marcus and Angela from Why Did I Get Married, and For Better or Worse was on TBS before it went to the Oprah Winfrey Network. So he's already done it. So it definitely could happen, for sure. So yes, indeed, we are live on tour. Glad to have all you here. Come share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. Feel free to put in the chatterization what you think of this news and where you think Tyler Perry could go with this film. For sure, there was no way that I was not going to make it do what it do and not say something upon today about this, because it is a very, 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 very huge deal as well. So like I said, a lot of news been going on, and believe me, for all you Universal Orlando fans and Epic Universe fans, believe me, I've been keeping up with the Stardust Racer story, and I may do it Thursday or Friday, okay? So just give me some time, because there's been a lot of updates, and we got a lot to catch up on. So us theme park fans, we got to reconnect here very soon. So, but we'll get to that very soon. Like I said, Tyler Perry, Why Did I Get Married Again? No release date as of yet. This was not announced at Tudum, but I am sure the trailer is going to be big, and just hope, Tyler, nobody blows up that photo with, Tasha Smith and try to read the script. Okay. Hopefully nobody does that. I'm not saying you should, because if you do and you figure it out, then Tyler will go after you. So yeah, just don't do that. I'm just advising you. I know you're excited about the film, and I am too. A lot of people are, but also want you to keep your platform as well. There's a way to move about the world for sure. So yes, indeed. So yeah, we are live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe here. Glad to have all you here. 3 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. What are y'all thinking about this? And also, too, we don't know who the son is. Now, if we go back to the Shade Room photos here, let me see. If we go back to the Shade Room photos here, I am going to assume that this brother right here in the black is probably going to be Marcus and Angela's daughter-in-law's, new man. I'm assuming that he will be that person, right? So do not know for sure, but it's definitely going to be interesting, because then also too, you got to think about with Angela, Marcus's daughter, and her new man, right? You got to think about all those friends getting along with, the old school. And of course, the Cuda Cub relationship could be developing with Sheila and somebody else. Should have been made, damn it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm fine. I'm calm. I'm collected. Okay. Just talking about the film. I do think that the fact that they're in Italy is huge, because, the old say you can't take black people nowhere. I think Tyler Perry could definitely lean into that. This is good. What is it? It's octopus. What the fuck is this shit? Octopus? Nobody eat no damn octopus. We black people. I swear to God, the cultural differences in this movie is going to be funny as fuck. I promise you that, okay? In addition, I could definitely see them doing some water sports. Like I said, I'm just speculating. I really am speculating. Now, of course, it's going to start in the U.S. and catching up everybody with where they are, separately before they all come to Italy and everything else. And, seeing what's what there. And I do think it's going to be good. I think that in the world right now, we definitely need just kind of a mental palate cleanser. I think that Why Did I Get Married Again will definitely open up a lot of questions about relationships. And also, too, one thing to know, 2 things for sure. I think Tyler Perry always creates conversation, and everybody will be watching for those wigs, Tyler. Listen, I'm just saying what the people talk about, okay? They talk about the wigs, okay? They talk about, that the wig game is not on point. You know what I mean? So yes, indeed. But But no, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Now, I did say also, too, that it might be a theatrical release in addition to this, because for Knives Out Mystery, Wake Up Dead Man, that will be a limited theatrical release where you'll be able to see in theaters, and then it will go over to Netflix. I think that will probably be good for Tyler, because there's a lot of people that don't have Netflix, and they will stump the yard for Why Did I Get Married Again. And I would not be surprised if people rent out theaters. I really would not be surprised for it. And also, too, I think it would be kind of cool, you know what I mean? Because with Tyler Perry, you haven't really seen his actors, right? You know, surprise movie theaters and stuff. That's what Sony, Paramount, Disney, they go with surprise theaters. But imagine if Jill Scott, Tasha Smith, Tyler Perry showed up at your movie theater, like, oh my God, like y'all are here, like y'all get to see this first. Like that would be cool. So seeing the cast out and about would definitely be really, really cool. As well. And also, too, I'm sure there will probably be some Black-owned businesses in this film for sure as well. So, but yes, indeed, we are live on tour. We're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, not too long. And by the way, I believe that the potential location for this, right, could be in Vegas, because there's a hotel called the Venetian, but in addition, there's a place called Caesar's Palace. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you are found. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'm through that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to Sheila.
Where are the girls that like to have fun? I'm loving it.
Y'all right back. Now, if you're wondering why I played that Megan Thee Stallion commercial, it's because Megan Thee Stallion and Taraji P. Henson are very good friends. I would not be surprised if one of Taraji P. Henson's characters' family members is Megan Thee Stallion being her niece in the film. Just saying, maybe bringing her chicas divertas tequila to the bachelorette party in the movie. I'm just saying, I'm just talking stuff, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just talking stuff. Okay, good Lord Jesus, I'm just talking some stuff. Good Lord. Now wait. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Whoa. Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. That was I think that was me and Jill. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, that did not happen, y'all. Y'all can calm down. Okay, that did not happen. That actually was happening right now. I'm laughing at my frozen position. That is hilarious, child. Oh my God. I had to take a screenshot because it was just so damn funny. Okay, now I should be on freezing here in a minute. Okay, give me a moment, y'all. There we go. Okay. If that was actually happening, I would not be on this live with y'all right now, okay? Believe you me. There will be other things happening. I will be going on tour to many destinations. Yours, mine, ours. I could talk to you for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. Wanna give you some flowers and some champagne towers. I could talk to you for hours because it would be this vibe for hours. Okay, just keep it in the buck. Okay, all right. Listen, listen. It's something there. It's something there. Anyway, welcome everybody. Glad to have all you here. We are live on tour. Talking about Tyler Perry. Why Did I Get Married Again is coming back to Netflix. All right, it is coming back to Netflix. It's coming back to Netflix. This will be the third movie. Of course, he had Why Did I Get Married? Why I Get Married 2, and now he has Why Did I Get Married Again? So yes, indeed, we're just chilling here talking. This is one of the exclusive pictures that you can find only on the Shade Room, and we also talked about the article from Deadline.com. So I'm sure that Tyler feels the weight of this one. You know what I mean? I know that, Lackawanna Blues was probably his deepest personal film yet. And then, of course, his, documentary rather with Amazon Prime Video was very heavy as well. But, in terms of franchises, like he did this one. You know what I mean? So I know that he's not coming in weak with this one because he has no choice to not come in weak with this. You know what I mean? So we shall see. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all a full hour before I cut off my camera here. But I just wanted to come on, hang out with y'all for a little bit. We did 3 shows in one day a day. So we did our 11 a.m. show. We did our On Brand with Jimmy Fallon show. If you missed that one, please go back and watch it. It's basically The Apprentice meets Project Runway, and it's a good time. It's a very good time, and 10 contestants, 10 amazing brands, 1 champion. I'm going to be reviewing every episode, giving you my media analysis and breakdown as only I can do. And then, of course, the announcement happened today. So, of course, I was not going to let today go by without talking about Tyler Perry and this huge franchise. So, yes, indeed, we are live on tour here. Glad to have you here. We'll go back through the photos here. These are some exclusive photos that you will only see on the Shade Room here. So just want to showcase that there. Of course, that's the wifey, Jill Scott Lee there. So just now she's saying right here, where is Braylon Lee at? He was supposed to be here. That's exactly what she's saying. Nobody can dispute that. Okay. And Tyler said, listen, Braylon is a very good man. He's a good actor. He's about his business, but he's a little bit aggressive. And just like, okay, what's your fucking point? Look, God forbid I actually make it, and God, I really do want to make it with my dream coming true. But I promise you, I've thought about many times, because, you know, when you do a show like what we do, you do end up talking about a lot of people and a lot of different events and circumstances and this, that, and the third. And you just, you know, you hope when you're in the room and they tap you on the shoulder, it's like, oh, you're real. Oh my God. To Raji Pants, I talked about your 7 daughters' wine. Good to see. Yeah, you also said I looked blessed in the front. Well, hell, you saw the pictures on the shaderoom.com. I mean, hell, you and Tyler might as well fucked on set. Now, of course, I'm not going to say this directly to her face, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you a show here. But you gotta be prepared. You can't ever beat these people up. You know, you can stand 10 toes down on your business, but also too, sometimes you need to give yourself some love, grace, and space, because the thing that because on my wall here it says somewhere someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. So while you may feel like you might be too much, they may be like, you know what, I've actually tuned into your show and you are quite hilarious. So, you know, so yes, indeed, there's some more exclusive photos here. Like I said, you only see these on the shaderoom.com, and these photos came out today. So yes, indeed, there. So like I said, whoever's over at Italy, shout out to y'all. Y'all are putting in the work, child. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So. So yes, indeed, there. So this came out today. You will only see those pictures right there on the Shade Room, right there. So yes, indeed, we'll take one more commercial break here and make it do what it do. And we will be back with more Brains Virtual Tour Live right after this. And listen, you know, maybe if y'all want to do you know, an at-sea movie, maybe this cruise line could be a part of it, Tyler. I don't know.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line. Introducing
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus media station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm
R&B.
J. Howell. Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here. We have been chillaxing here, talking about Tyler Perry. Why Did I Get Married Again is coming back to Netflix. No release date as of yet. The news broke out today. Of course, exclusive photos from the Shade Room here. We've just been talking here about the potential of what could happen in this film. I gave some suggestions, of course, and yes, you saw some AI fudge and me and Jill Scott together, ladies and gentlemen. I think we look good together. What can I say except you're welcome? The words of Maui. Shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson as well. Like I said, I just want to come on here, give you guys a bonus show, of course. Sincerely, I know Tyler is Tyler, but also too, you can't deny that the brother has not worked hard to get to where he is. I think two things can be true, right? It can be true that he might have done some bad things, but it also can be true that he has thrown down in delivering some movies that, quite frankly, I don't think have had a mainstream audience like a Tyler Perry film has had, or films have had. So, just keeping it a buck there, yes indeed. So, almost there. 10 more minutes until I cut off my camera there. Then we'll probably get on out here. Like I said, I already did the Daily Motivator during the 6 o'clock show, during the Jimmy Fallon on brand after show. So like I said, please go watch that. I really am going to be doing every episode, probably the day after, because I'm not going to stay up to watch it live, because then I got to, take notes live and all that stuff. And, I've come to recognize that people, and I said this before, linear television showcases what people can be curious about. Streaming showcases what they give a fuck about. So I'm definitely going to be reviewing every brand. I'm going to be reviewing every challenge, showing you the good, the bad, the indifferent, what I would have done instead. As you guys know, they always have a challenge, so I'm going to take on that challenge while I'm watching the show. I'm literally going to type in what I would have done and tell you what I would have done in the show myself. So yes, indeed. And like I said, hopefully a rising tide lifts all boats, and maybe the right person might see it and they might want to come on the show to be interviewed, because it hasn't been a competition like this on any streaming platform, cable network, or national network, broadcast network in a long time. So, hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just talking Tyler Perry. Why'd I Get Married Again? It is coming out soon. No release date as of yet, but it will be on. Don't you just love our damn show? Only us would have the actual logo like that. So yes, indeed. So yep, we're just chillaxing. Glad to have all you here. Like I said, drop in the live chat below what you think about this news, and also drop in the comments below if you're on the replay, gang, and let me know what you think about Tyler Perry bringing back the Why'd I Get Married franchise. I do believe that because he has a deal with Netflix, I truly do believe that there could be a spinoff from this, right? Or better yet, why not bring back For Better or Worse with Marcus and Angela's daughter and new husband? Okay, because For Better or Worse was on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Before that was CBS, but maybe For Better or Worse could come back as a show on Netflix. Just saying. It's already got stuff going on with Netflix. Why not go there for sure? So, yes, indeed, we are live on tour here. Like I said, welcome in to Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. We are live on tour. I'm your tour guide, Braylon Lee here. I take you to the highest destinations that you guys are traveling to virtually on the highways and byways, and we get on the highways and byways and possibilities of what can be, and we have a conversation about it. If you're traveling to it virtually, I'm talking about it. If I'm seeing something that I want to talk about, then of course I'll talk about with you guys as well. So that's how it goes over here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all you here in the building as well. So yes, indeed, a lot going on in the world here. Like I said, of course, tomorrow I'll be off unless there is something happening in the culture that needs to be talked about, of course. And then Friday, 10 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, we will all find out the potential end of day. I mean, he's already been ended socially, but Friday morning, 10 a.m., we will be here live at 10 a.m. to find out what the end is going to be for the verdict, right? So prosecutors are wanting him in there for 11 years and 3 months. The defense wants him in there for 14 months. So we shall see who is going to win out. Judge Arnson rejected a new trial for Diddy, and Cassie wrote a scathing letter that should make Gina Huya and Carisha Brownlee lay their role over and take whatever hell is coming their way, because that is how you defend yourself as a woman. Those two are girls, never will grow up to be anything of importance, let alone be a woman. Like I said, freedom of speech, First Amendment. Like I said, we are just here chillaxing, talking about Tyler Perry and Why'd I Get Married Again, just updating you on what shows we have going on over here. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be off. And then Friday morning, live, we'll be here for the verdict of Diddy. So we covered the trial every day at 6 o'clock. Every day at 6 o'clock we were here. So should be a good time had by all of us. So I'm sure the YouTube streets would be buzzing that morning, and that's when the verdict will start. But the verdict could be dropped at 11 a.m. It could be dropped at noon. So we don't know how long it will be. I think verdicts may be an hour to 90 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes. So we shall see on that for sure. So, but yes, indeed. Excuse me. And by the way, I am sure that that there are people on their way to New York for Friday's hearing. I'm sure that there are people already got their hotel rooms and everything in between. This, that, and the third. So, yeah, I'm sure that that is happening. Yes, let me see here. See, yep, I'm just looking at hashtag. Whoa, y'all, hold on. Look at this. 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 Hang on. Look at this. I want y'all to see this. This is crazy. Less than 100 videos. Our Kind of Entertainment. Ashanti Rashid. Icon Entertainment. Ideally, though, and then right here, right there is me. So let's look at shorts. Wow, not much to see right now. Shocking. Okay, then let's type it in the search bar here. Let's see. Oh, yes, I do remember this here. Why'd they get married again? I think this was posted on social media, right? So, and then I think that was Tyler here at the editing bay, right? So, and I remember when he was on the Sherry Shepherd show talking about film will happen, or doubts why it won't happen is due to the cast busy schedules. Well, I'm guessing Tyler Perry will have to go on the Sherry Shepherd show and talk about what's going on there. So yes, indeed. So, and shout out to Our Kind of Entertainment. 3 years ago asked the question there. So shout out to that. Yes, indeed there. So there it is there. So right now, I'm live talking about it. But besides that, I think that's about everybody else, I think. Now, of course, I'm not the first one to actually talk about it when it comes to this. In terms of a live stream, of course, there's been plenty of people, talking about it all day today. But then again, I might be the first person to do a live stream on it. I don't know, child. Okay, I'm just showing you what the hashtag is right here. As you can see, why they get married again. Less than 100 videos and channels. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Yes, indeed. One person here. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Are you excited for Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again? We are live on tour. And yes, that is the thumbnail from the Shade Room. So shout out to the Shade Room there. And y'all see what the thumbnail says. Tyler says, I own, give, and determine bags. Okay, that's what Tyler was saying in that photo there. So I just reflected accordingly. So yes, indeed there. So we're almost there to a full-fledged hour. Then I'll turn off my camera here. Then we'll chill out for a little bit. And then I will head off and get me some rest. And get ready for some sleep and all that good stuff. And yeah, so like I said, I really do enjoy this job. I really, really do. I mean, we're able to talk about anything and everything and still be A-okay. So with that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. So, yep. Why did I get married again? Man, oh man. And believe me, I believe that because it's going to be on Netflix, there's going to be a lot of watch parties. I think that would be kind of cool too. Like, imagine the cast crashes your home to like, and it's like Tyler Perry, Jill Scott, and Tasha Smith, and the whole gang. What the? How did y'all know I was here? That's what we call promotion, everybody. Yes, indeed. There, so good stuff. I'll probably stay here until what, maybe 1 hour and 5 minutes, and then we'll head on out of here. But yeah, just wanted to come on just to say hello to everybody with this content here. So yes, indeed. So good stuff. So yep, we are just chillaxing at this point, everybody. I will say sometimes it's with some tours it's easier to get to an hour than others. I do try to give a full-fledged hour to y'all before I cut off my camera, and that's just because you come to see me, right? So you at least deserve a full-fledged hour. And like I said, this past Monday, I could not give that to y'all. I was out of it. Okay, I was just out of it. And just did not want to not give y'all not a good quality show. So, but yes, indeed. So we'll chill out here until 1 hour and 5 minutes, and then we'll head on out. You know how crazy it would be, by the way, y'all. One thing I want to do, and I don't think that, networks do this anymore, but, like you see, like, live from the red carpet and stuff on E! It would be cool if I could do, like, live on the red carpet from, like, movie premieres and stuff. Like, if Braylon's virtual tour link up watch party, right? To like broadcast live from the world premiere of Why Did I Get Married Again, like, if we did that partnership with Netflix, that would be amazing. Like I said, I have many plans for the brand and to bring soul back to Hollywood, because I think it's lost a lot of it, but in due time. One more minute, everybody, and then we'll head on out of here. And I think we are. Hey, one person, welcome in. We are there. Shout out to the one person here. Thank you so much for being here. Do you have anything that you want to say before I head out? We've been talking about Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again? No release date as of yet, but we talked about the cast and the crew and not the crew per se, but we're talking about the cast and what could potentially happen in the film and everything in between. So, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we're going to be great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you just had to go off on Tyler Perry for just holding your wife like that, in Italy, where you should be with her, acting, and both of y'all getting the bag together. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well. Y'all see the title there. Just chilling out here. I was about to head off, but if you guys have something to say about Tyler Perry's new film, Why Did I Get Married Again? Okay, all good. I always try to give space to everybody. That's one thing no one can ever say about me. Like I said, whether you do radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or just checking Tyler Perry, because you should be talking to your wife like that. It should be you and her. Me and her acting together, getting bags and doing many other things in Italy together. Make sure the replay is not just worthy for you to watch it, not just worthy for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is probably be proud of you. Damn self. And finally, y'all, listen, we gotta celebrate the good so we can create more spaces for the good to happen. Amen. 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 In Jesus' name, rather. Yes, yes, yes. Amen. Amen. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, and for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Good night.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter. Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it. Are video games...
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
I'm still here if y'all want to chat in the chat about Tyler Perry. I'll leave the fireworks up just a little bit longer for the 3 people that are here. If you guys got some comments on Tyler Perry. One love, much love, all love. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. Love y'all.